Hi guys, this is RT4T here. So I have been working on a lot of stuff, a lot of traditional stuff recently, and I do not have a setup for that, and I hope to be able to show you guys someday. But here's a speed paint I did with digitally. The drawing was for Mermay, and again, it was more of an experimentation on what my style is digitally. It was really hard to figure out. I mean, there's so many brushes, there's so many colors that I could possibly use, and I am not very good at figuring that out. So here I'm just figuring out how to do the line work and what I want it to look like in the style. Oh man, I am very good at liking my traditional work more than my digital artwork. And I think that's just because I feel like I have more control with the traditional. But I'm getting there, I think, with the digital. So here, I'm doing the line art and going back over it, seeing what I'm missing, stuff like that. But just kind of messing around with things just to make sure. Oh, here I'm doing the whales and stuff. And then Procreate has its own color palettes, and I was like, oh, let me see if I can use these if it's possible. I also skipped over some stuff because I thought it was kind of boring to watch. I also didn't want this video to be too long. But I kind of went with more of a softer shading and highlighting this time. Like I said, this is just like a documentation of my journey through digital art and my progression in art at all. Yeah. I should write notes for this stuff. But for me, this was really good. I actually was more satisfied with this piece than I have been with any of my other digital art pieces that I've done so far. Even the most recent one that I've done, I didn't really like it all that much, and I think it's just because I still haven't figured out what my style is. I am unsure with the digital brush on my, with the Apple Pencil, and I'm not familiar with any of these programs. With all of that said, I think I've still done pretty well. I just feel successful in being able to, like, say that, hey, look at this thing I did, even though it's not the greatest looking thing, I think. It's still a finished product. One of my favorite artists, Jake Parker, shout out. I don't know if he'll ever see this or if anyone's actually watching, but he talks about how it's more important to make a finished product, and I can see why, because it made me go through the whole process of coloring it out, lining it, you know, tweaking it until I felt like, okay, this is a finished piece. Doesn't mean it's a gorgeous finished piece, but it's something that I can say, hey, look, I finished this, I did this, and I can say I learned this, or this was bad, this was good, kind of make a list of things that I didn't like or what I did like about the program, things like that. And oh man, you don't even get to see what it looks like in the end. Well, I guess you saw it in the beginning. I'll put that on there. But I feel like that's mostly what I've learned is I did it, I took the time, I did the process, and I am just gonna keep doing this until I like what I'm making digitally. Well, that's it for today. Peace out. Get artsy and fartsy.